Chapter 2 Samkhya Yoga Surrender. To Arjuna, who sat stupefied and dull, Krishna gave a severe reprimand. How did you get this weakness at the crucial time? It doesn't behove a hero like you. Shed it and get up. But Arjuna couldn't. He said tearfully, how can I kill the venerable elders who deserve my worship? Rather than enjoy the wealth soaked in their blood, it would be better to eat food by begging. I don't know which will be better, whether we should win or they should conquer us. After killing my own cousins, I do not desire to live. Krishna, I am overwhelmed with pity and my mind is confused about my duty. I take refuge in you. Please tell me what is good for me. I don't see whether anything in the world or even in the heavens will take away the sadness that fills my heart. Arjuna sat completely demoralized and dejected. Krishna waited till this moment of abject dejection and surrender. Knowledge can be given only when there is a seeking and surrender on the part of the student. Given unasked, it is a waste. It must be sought with the proper attitude of surrender and humility. The body is the chariot in which the lower personality, the individual seen by the world, is making a journey from birth to death. The five senses are the horses that drag the chariot of the body. The eyes take it towards the path of forms and colors. The ears drag it to the field of sounds. The nose takes it to the field of smells, while the tongue and the skin to the fields of taste and touch, respectively. The five fields are different from one another. If there is no synchronization and control, these wild horses drag the body chariot in various directions and ultimately crash it against one of the obstacles in the field. Therefore, the chariot must have a charioteer, the intellect, to control and guide the five horses with the reins of the mind. If the reins are properly pulled, then the horses will be under control. If lax, they will go astray. The success of life depends upon the control exercised by man with the help of his wise, discriminating intellect. This is illustrated within our day-to-day experience. A boy preparing for an exam sits with a book in his hand. How much he will understand of the lesson depends upon the attention that he pays to it. In the next room, the radio is on. He hears the music. For a minute, the mind wanders. Where is this song from? Which movie? Who sang it? In what scene? The book is in the hand, the eye is on the lesson, but the mind is not there. From the kitchen comes the smell of dosa. The nose is tickled. It is not yet tea time, but the mouth waters at the smell. Will mummy give one dosa before time? Will daddy catch me sneaking in? The book is in the hand still, but the mind has again gone elsewhere. Thus it happens again and again. If the boy does not know how to pull himself together and fix his total attention to the lesson, he is sure to do miserably in his exams. With his uncontrolled mind, when he grows up and works, the same thing will happen. As an official, his performance will be miserable. As an engineer, his work will be disastrous. As a doctor, he will be the curse of his patients, and as a lawyer, he will be without any clients. So, success in life comes by the continuous reining in of the mind and controlling the senses by the wise, discriminating intellect, the charioteer. Every successful man whom we see in the world has the knack of thus controlling his senses and his mind with his discriminating intellect. He thus becomes a powerful, forceful, and attractive personality. Everyone admires such a man and keeps him as the ideal. But this is not all. However intelligent a man may be, his intellect guides him in the ways of the world and enables him to gain success. All such success is between birth and death. None of this success is useful after death. The millions earned by a millionaire, what will happen to them when he dies? The millions remain here while he goes away to an unknown place. Will he have some other coinage there? Will he have an opportunity to earn there as he earned here? The intellect cannot give information on these points. A man has a nice family with a loving wife and 4 dutiful, obedient sons and well behaved daughters. His friends and relatives consider him a most fortunate man and even envy him. But when he dies, none of his family members follow him. He goes alone. What will be there where he goes? Will he marry and get a family there too? Will he have as nice a family as he has here? The intellect can provide no answers. The status, the power, the beauty, the sweet emotions, the wonderful intelligence, these are all useful here and where we hardly live for 50 odd years. Where does it lead to? Only to the graveyard, as far as we can see. What next? Is there something we can do here to get what we want there? If so, is it not better to apply ourselves to get something permanent rather than waste away our lives acquiring things of this world which we will have to leave behind within a short time? In order to know this, we have to go behind the intellect and seek there. That which is beyond the intellect is the source from where we get our life, intelligence, emotions, and energy. That unknown something we call as Krishna, the Dark One, because we are in the dark about Him. He is the Supreme Self. Surrender to Him and make Him your charioteer. He will lead you even as He led Arjuna out of the morass of confusion onto the path of right thought and action.